Hello, I'm Richard Ridge. We're at the American Airlines Theater for the opening night of Roundabout Theater Company's new production of Robert Bolt's A Man for All Seasons, which welcomes back to Broadway Tony Award winner Frank Langella as Sir Thomas More.
You and your class have given in, as you rightly call it, because the religion of our country means nothing to you, one way or the other.
That's a foolish thing for a start. The nobility of England has always
The nobility of England, my lord, would have snored through the Sermon on the Mount. But you'll labor like Thomas Aquinas over a rat dog's pedigree. What's the name of those distorted creatures you're all breeding now?
An artificial quarrel's not a quarrel.
Don't deceive yourself, my lord. We've had a quarrel since the day we met. Our friendship was but sloth.
Our opening nights are tricky. They can really drop down because the audience members are, well, cynical isn't the right word, but they've been around, they've seen a lot, so it takes a lot to grab them and hold them, and I think we did. Yeah.
And being home again at Roundabout, what that means to you?
Always wonderful. I'd work for Todd Hames anytime, any chance I got, and I love the Roundabout Theater. I love the crew, I love the staff, and I love this company of actors.
Tell me what you love about the play, the character, and working on him.
Well, it's the sort of theater I saw when I first came to New York in the early 60s. Large plays, large casts, epics, costume drama, big sets, and a theme, a story that you can relate to in a very powerful way. It's about soul and conscience, and it's about integrity. And those things are worth talking about these days.
Just about playing King Henry VIII, did you do research other than the play?
I did. I read the biographies and things like that and found out that he was actually a much more complicated guy than most of the films and things like that give him credit for. And then, of course, after that, then you go back to the script and play what's on the page in this production, in this show, in Robert Bolt's Henry VIII, which is just a little different from history's Henry VIII. But hopefully you can, it all fills it out.
The King is made, by Act of Parliament, supreme head of the Church of England. This English Church will first divorce him from the Queen, then marry him to Lady Anne. But on any of these matters, have you heard me make a statement?
No. And if I'm to lose my rank and fall to housekeeping, I want to know the reason. So make a statement now.
No. It's a matter of law. Accept it from me, Alice, that silence is my safety under the law. But
it's wonderful. I mean, it's very challenging because so much goes on in the silences. She takes huge leaps in her love, in her frustration, in her anger, her fear, and in the silences, in between lines, but very thrilling at the same time.